With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this. Robbie Ray is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's coming off a complete game victory in his last start. Looks great in that one. Let's see if he can continue that here.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Elvis Andrus will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. And that's in there for strike one. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Bases are empty, one man out. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his left, Robinson. Throw gets him, 2 down. Mike Trout will get his first opportunity here. Currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Corey Dickerson strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get it. Oral Hershiser gets the start for Arizona in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he won his 9th game of the season. So he's going for double digits here in this one.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Dickerson is there to make the catch, and it's a 1-pitch out to start the home first. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on.
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. Don't give him anything he can drive.
And he falls behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for route number 2. And with that, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school man.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. After 1, no score. Corey Dickerson will stand in, and it was his home run that, remember, was the only run they could muster in yesterday's ball game.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
In there at the knees, strike one. Swing and a liner. Foul. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. Deoner Navarro will stand in. Currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. High in the air out to center field. Goes is under it. 2 gone. Brett Laurie will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Trevor Plouffe gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not...
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run.
Batting 8.
So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Batting 9.
Zach Cozart will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it 2-1.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. In the air to straightaway right. Rosales giving chase. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game, and he is in there.
First baseman number 31.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the seats, 0-1. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. Elvis Andrus steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Schwarber is there, and he puts it away to stop the... Kyle Schwarber will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Hershiser gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Andrus fields it cleanly, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Michael Franco will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6. Designated hitter.
Chris Bryant will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to... The city's founder, William Penn, seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia, as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Into the windup and the pitch. Mike Trout will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone to hit. He loves the ball down.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Well, you mentioned pitching to Trout low in the zone. It's become fairly well known if you're going to do it, you better do it on the first pitch.
Yeah, no question, because he's famous for taking the first pitch in almost every at-bat. But I don't think I'd test him, Matty. He's scary at all times with the bat in his hand.
Corey Dickerson started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Rosales on the move. One out, nobody on. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. The throw into second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. High and deep to right center field. Ghost going back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. Settling in now, Brett Laurie. He reached on a single in his first try. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Two outs here with a runner at third. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Turned on down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, we know this is a guy on the mound that doesn't like to waste a lot of pitches. He's coming right after his man on an 0-2 pitch. But this one's just a little bit more of a cement mixer. A lot of spin, but no action. So this is a good swing right here, and he's going to drive in a run with it.
And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the inning. Patrick Rosales will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
When a guy like this on the mound has got you down 0-2, that's a tough hole to climb out of.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Hershiser has his target. Here's the 1-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone.
And you'll get a good look at the grip on his 2-seam fastball. You grip it along the narrower seams on the baseball, and that gives it that running action you don't see on the 4-seamers.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. Anthony goes. Will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Ready on 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. There is Andrus. And the throw to first just about takes him out as it skips up and over him. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Well, that's a tough play there on the receiving end of this wild throw. You'll see it's toward the infield side. It's a ball he probably should have come up with, but he's also feeling the footsteps of that runner coming down the line, and he winds up not being able to make the play.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or two here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Shot back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Joey Votto will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Emilio Bonifacio is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Rosales is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1 pitch out to begin the 4th. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Grounded down the third baseline. Franco has it, and now a jump throw against his body. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw, and that'll be scored an infield single. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
Eric Hosmer is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Runners off for second. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. This is hit softly to third. In there, a base hit. Elvis Andrus will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. In there, strike 1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Tap fouled at home plate. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hershiser's ready. Here's the 0-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know, when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Maikel Franco will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. This one's flared toward left center. Andrews onto the grass, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting,
Chris Bryant is into the box for his 2nd at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Mike Trout will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
center fielder number 27.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you know, guys, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, but he hasn't been able to get things done. He's not pitching well, and we're into the middle innings of this game now.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson is at the plate as he watches ball one. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. 5 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. High pop up. Schwarber waits on it. 2 down. Deoner Navarro will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Hit hard towards second. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Patrick Rosales will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hershiser into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Navarro corrals it.
Don't know quite what happened on this one. Here it is again. I mean, this just hits him right on the heel of the glove.
Eduardo Nunez in now. Popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Hit hard to short. Andrus gets down and dirty. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Oh, man, I'm going to give him a 9.5 on that play. He'd probably get a 10 if they could have turned 2 there, but I'll tell you, just getting the force at second was good enough for me.
Stepping in now, Anthony goes. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Jackie Robinson will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance.
The left fielder, number 8,
Justin Upton digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit to short. Andrus has it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Phillies leave a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Mike Montgomery will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37, Mike Montgomery.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul right at home plate. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Drilled on the ground to short. Nunez takes it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Trevor Plouffe will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Plouffe is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting,
Emilio Bonifacio steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Zach Cozart will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Joey Votto will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. The pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Kyle Schwarber will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Schwarber is retired, and there's 1 away. Into the box, Michael Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping them out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees, and you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Chris Bryant will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Here's Votto around 3rd. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time.
Oh!
Leading off for Arizona, first baseman Eric.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Driven to right field and deep. Rosales going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Man, I'll tell you, it seems like all game long he's been on every pitch that he's seen. This one's no exception, and it might be his best swing so far. This just about gets out of here, and he'll wind up at second with a double off the wall.
Elvis Andrus will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And he lays off there 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Rosales moving in, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Here comes the first pitch. Mike Trout comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
I thought they'd be working the edges against a guy like this, but I caught an awful lot of the plate.
Corey Dickerson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hit hard toward the right side. And a little self-preservation down. Patrick Rosales steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer. But it gets foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Eduardo Nunez stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be two. One there. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. Anthony Gose digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
And that's through for a hit, and he's safe.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives him a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Hershiser sets. First pitch on its way. Justin Upton is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a three-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's a 5-3 game now. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Deoner Navarro will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And that is swung on and missed, and Navarro becomes a strikeout victim here. 1 away.
The batter, number 15, second baseman,
Brett Lowry is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Nunez is up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Trevor Plouffe steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Hit hard to short, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Emilio Bonifacio. He singled his last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Zach Cozart stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose the location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 7-3 ball game. Eric Hosmer will dig in. He doubled his last time. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic.
That's now 10 doubles for him on the season. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. High in the air and deep to left center field. Goes racing back, still going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll... Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
On the ground up the middle, Lowry's there. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
Yeah, and you can find him 1 spot off the top. Second in the National League right now. When he's out there, you know he expects himself to get deep into ball games. And he's done that in this one.
To short. Andrews comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Chris Bryant will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we... And there indeed is Elvis Andrus. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. In the air now out to right field. Rosales is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Mike Trout digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Popped high in the air. Nunez is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They hang on. Tony Watson will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the Diamondbacks,
Patrick Rosales will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Well, he hasn't swung the bat all that well against the other guy, so hopefully this new pitcher will give him a chance to swing it a little better. 2 strikeouts already.
Swing and a miss on a pitch that wound up hitting him. It's 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Eduardo Nunez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
He's set. Here it comes. Right side, hit hard. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Dennis Eckersley is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Anthony Goes will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Eckersley comes set. 1-0 on its way. Line drive. Base hit left field. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Jackie Robinson will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Plouffe has it. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate. Justin Upton will step in now in a big spot here with runners on.
And keep in mind, he's got a home run here already. If he gets a hold of another one, he could tie up this ball game.
Now this is popped meekly in the air. Playable on the infield. Run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only one gone. Joey Votto will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. To second for one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And another milestone for him here on the mound.